So welcome to the Breakfreeced Club, everybody. Ever since, who called it the Breakfreeced Show? Lyndon, I think. Lyndon VA called it the Breakfreeced Show when he was on, and ever since, I have had a hell of a time not accidentally calling it the Breakfreeced Show. So if I ever do, you can purely blame that on Lyndon. Also, Neil Sora Uranas. Thank you for that follow. I should maybe turn off my alerts while we're recording, but I don't remember if I normally do that. It's fine. It's fine. Thanks for the love. Anyway, we're here with Outcast Rae.
Do you forget who I was for a second? Okay.
No, I did not forget. I'm literally staring at your name right now. There's no way that I could have forgotten it even if I tried. I was otherwise distracted. Anyway, we're here with Cast Out May.
Thank you.
We're here with Cassinet Gray.
Outrat Rae.
Outrat. Rae, still Rae?
Yeah, but it's R-A-Y.
You can really hear the Y. How's it going? How's the vibe?
How's the vibe?
I mean, if we're gonna get meta, how's your leg? I want to reference stuff from before the episode.
It's moving.
It's moving. That's good. That's good. Now, I don't even want to talk about. I don't even want to mention what actually happened. Hatchling, thanks for the follow. I don't want to mention what was wrong. I just want people to guess, but I want to be really vague about it. Like, so did it get any better, like, after you walked around a bit?
Yeah, it did.
It's
painful at first.
Uh-huh. But... Yeah. Do you think this kind of thing will happen again?
Probably.
Wow. And you've never sought medical help for this?
Nah.
Tough.
That's weak.
Yeah, personally, whenever I've sort of like broken a bone or lost a limb or anything like that, I've always just sort of said, you know what, I just need to tough it out. And they grow back.
Exactly. They grow back. I saw a post once or someone was like, it's okay. I know I'm losing this finger, but it's fine. It'll grow back soon. And they were being serious. And I was like, oh no, I don't want to be the one to tell them.
There's no way. I could understand being convinced that teeth grow back because they do once. That's like the toughest news I think you ever get in your life. I mean, when you lose your teeth, okay, it's kind of like a real roller coaster, right? Because you start losing your teeth and you're like, oh my God, I'm going to die or I'm going to have no teeth. And then an adult is like, no, they grow back. You're like, oh, okay, thank God. And then something happens and you lose a tooth after they grew back. And you're like, it's okay, they grow back. And then the adults are like, okay, so when we said that, actually, here's the thing. You lied to me?
When did you lose your last like baby tooth?
Oh my gosh, I have no idea. I'm trying because I remember like I remember maybe like 2 specific teeth that I lost. Like it seems like the kind of thing that would stick with you, but like I remember I think I started losing them right around when I was like 6 or so. 5, 6. And then I remember I lost one at a piano recital, like not at the, like while I was playing. Mm-hmm. I was probably like 8, like 7, 8, 9, somewhere in there. Not while I was playing, but like in the bathroom, like, I think it was like between playing and then like the reception afterwards. And I like couldn't eat anything because my tooth was about to fall out. and I think I like went into the bathroom and like just pleaded with that tooth to come out so that I could eat snacks. And it came out. I think I lost one in like a church bathroom as well. Did you? Oh yeah. Do you have like specific?
I lost my last tooth my junior year of high school, but
No way! What?
So like I have memories of losing my teeth.
How did that even happen?
Well, just cause like my sister the same way like didn't lose her last tooth until high school.
That's crazy. Did you get your wisdom teeth out?
I didn't have wisdom teeth.
You just didn't have them? Oh, that's lucky.
I if they come in later in my life, I'm still waiting for that. But
okay, maybe your teeth are just on a real delay.
Yeah,
or maybe
my mom X-rayed my teeth, and she was looking, and there was like no wisdom teeth, and then she X-rayed my sister's teeth, and she had them, and I laughed at her.
Did your mom just have like an X-ray machine hanging around?
My mom works at a dentist's office.
Oh, there's some so very important context there. Yeah, so my mom is Superman, and she just X-rayed my mouth.
But actually, I'm sorry any kiddos watching this, but do you want to know how I found out the tooth fairy wasn't real?
Love to.
So I was about I was very gullible when I was younger, but I was about 12 or 13.
Okay. Oh, wait, 12 or 13? Hold on.
Yeah.
I guess you hadn't lost your last tooth yet.
I'm just gonna say I didn't have friends, okay?
That's fair.
As a kid, I had no friends.
This is a Nerdcore
Outcast Rae
podcast. None of us had friends.
True. But so I wasn't like caught up with anything like all the other kids were. You know, I didn't have anyone to talk to. But so I was like, oh, my tooth fell out, and it was at night, and I didn't tell my parents. And then when I woke up, my tooth was still there, and I was sad.
Damn, that's rough. Because then you're like, either the tooth fairy isn't real, or the tooth fairy hates me. Either one of those is it's kind of a tough reality. Did you lose your two front teeth at the same time?
No.
Was it like, were they close or like, because for me, I really wanted to have that like two front teeth like missing at the same time thing, and it didn't happen for me. I lost the other one like as the first one was coming in, so I had like half a front tooth, and that is almost my least favorite look I've ever had in my life. I think I'd much rather be missing my two front teeth, because that's kind of the trope, you know.
My little brother, he's 8. He's missing his 4 front teeth.
No way. That kid can just like give that kid some like boba with 2 straws.
Still haven't grown in, and it's been like a year now.
They're just not coming back. No, here's what I'm saying: boba with 2 straws. Not every only person who can do that without opening his mouth.
Apparently, recently his teeth finally started growing in. So I don't know why his teeth is taking a year to grow.
I don't know. Maybe they're gonna come in really powerful. Maybe they're like not even made of bone, you know? There's like these metal teeth are just gonna descend. For Uma, by the way, thank you for that follow. If I didn't mention it at the top of the show, we record the Breakfreeced Club. The Breakfreeced Club is recorded in front of a live studio audience on twitch.tv/Freeced, FREEEEEECED. Every Wednesday.
FREEEEECED. That spells Freeced. Creditreport.com, baby.
Yeah. Oh, here's something I wanted to ask you. Oh wait, first let me read this comment. So Dark Demon says, I remember I lost a tooth when I was at football practice, and I had some of my friends on the team look for it with me on the field so I could get money from the tooth fairy. That's the realest thing you'll ever hear. Wow. Can you imagine I am imagining, I know when you say football practice, you mean like you were a kid, But I'm imagining like
Just imagine high school football.
I was imagining like the Buffalo Bills are out on the field, just rooting through AstroTurf. Like, this is important. Lamont needs his tooth. Practice does not continue. Practice does not continue until Drew Brees has his tooth.
How much did you get for your teeth?
Oh, not much.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I got, and it varied too. It was never the same. I think the most I ever got for a tooth was maybe like $1 and some, but like, it was literally like always just random amounts of change, which is I think what made it so strange for me. And honestly, like, I feel like if there was like an actual tooth fairy, it kind of makes sense that it'd be like a little fairy, you know, who like can't carry very much and maybe just brings you like a couple coins, you know. And it's always different amounts because it's kind of like fairies don't naturally use money, so it's like whatever they find. I don't know, but I would always get like a drawing with it too, and like usually a little joke.
The most I remember, is my the first tooth I lost. I got like $10.
Damn, you could buy some dentures. Just take them all out, cash in early.
And then I got siblings, and the tooth fairy got stingy.
Tooth Fairy is like rolling up with deals like, listen, it's $5 for one tooth, but if you bring in 2 teeth, I'll give you 11. You're just in there with the pliers trying your best. It's awful. I hate that image exists in my brain now. Okay, no, what I
How did we get here?
with difficulty on that leg. So what I wanted to ask you was, since you have kind of like a sort of like a fish related theme in your redesign, you've got all the fish imagery. Sounds like I'm talking about like the Da Vinci Code. You'll notice the fish imagery. But like, have you you know, I feel like you should be leaning harder into capitalizing on all of this recent shrimp drama. And I mean shrimp as an actual shrimp, not shrimp like it's Twitch, so I don't want to say shrimp.
Oh, what's the shrimp drama?
You don't know about this?
No.
This guy apparently found shrimp in his box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
What?
Yeah, so let me just look up the word shrimp on Twitter.
Okay, I was not expecting that. I was thinking you meant something a lot darker, because
No.
I know of something that has to do with shrimp.
No. So his name's Jensen Karp. He's married to somebody who played something on a show. Hang on. Jensen Karp. Married to Danielle Fishel. So it's kind of funny, they both have fish names. But she was in Boy Meets World. She was Topanga? I've not seen her.
Whatever her name is, yeah.
Yeah. So it's her husband found, or claims to have found, like baked into the cereal, like a couple shrimp tails, and then just like some other like in another box there was like some string and stuff. So just like apparently, here we go. So here's the whole story.
Those crazy squares anymore.
Here's the whole story by Batmanda on Twitter. At HarveyBar22 sums it up and says, a man named Karp, married to a woman named Fishel, found shrimp tails in a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. The cereal was purchased from the Costco on Topanga Canyon Boulevard, and his wife played Topanga in Boy Meets World. Meanwhile, Karp used to be a guest on Pistol Shrimp podcast. So that's all of that together. What's interesting about the story is that and again, this is all like pure conjecture, because nobody really know. Like, all we have is what the shrimp guy says, and then like the screenshots of his conversations with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Because apparently,
what the carp guy says.
Yeah, well, Carp, the shrimp tail guy. Yeah. He says like in the screenshots, it's like they're saying like, no, that could never happen, and he's like, but it did though, and they like try to give him coupons, whatever. I don't know. There seems to be more to this. We don't know, and I know nothing about like the guy himself. I don't know anything about his character. I don't know. Like, I'm very much on the outside of this. My only point with this, and I just kind of want to like run through the situation for anyone who wasn't familiar, which apparently includes you, is I feel like it would just be a wasted opportunity not to capitalize on sort of the popularity of aquatic life at the moment. So just, if you wanted that heads up, I think if you did a shrimp related post, it would, I think you might have something there.
I'll think about it. I do know a lot about shrimp and prawns, though, in terms of the animals, but not in terms of the cereal.
Max in chat says we've gone a long way around to get to this point. Yeah, yes, you've described this show pretty accurately. Did you ever have sea monkeys as a kid?
I think once.
They don't look like monkeys, do they?
They're just shrimp.
Is that what they are? I never had them.
Pretty sure, yeah. Obviously, there's not going to be little monkeys in the water.
I don't know. That's the way they're drawn. Like, if you look at the ads for them,
I'm pretty sure they're just brine shrimp.
They kind of they're advertised as if they're like a sentient race that like lives in the sea. Like, if you look at like the old ads for them. Yeah.
What are frogs?
What are frogs? What are frogs?
What are frogs?
Amphibians?
I know. I was just quoting a meme that I realized none of y'all would get.
Oh.
I'm scared. I wanted to say it because I wanted to see if you'd get like concerned.
I did not.
I didn't know what frogs
I did not.
are.
Well, see, I got confused because Cola Kong in the chat, shout out Cola Kong, by the way, says, can we ask Rae for her thoughts on frogs? It's very important. So I thought you were about to answer what you thought of frogs from what Cola said.
Nah. My thoughts on frogs, well, in general, I just think all amphibians are really cool. The fact that they can go underwater and on land.
Yeah. What do you think about newts? Newts versus frogs?
Newts versus frogs.
Yeah.
I would say frogs.
I'm going with newts, I think, on that one. Although, I mean,
I think it makes sense. Newts are more like dinosaur. Frogs are more like fish.
Yeah. What are salamanders? Are salamanders amphibians?
I don't know. I think
I don't know.
I think salamanders are... Oh, they are amphibians.
Okay.
They are cute.
Yeah, salamanders are adorable. Salamanders are also like...
I love the little tiny ones.
Doesn't their name mean like fire lizard or something like that? Like...
Yeah, I think it does.
Kind of cool. I mean, that's like a dragon thing.
Did you know axolotls are... a lot of people, like, I think they call them fish or something, but they're actually amphibians. And they just can't evolve, or not evolve, but like... They don't go to their adult form in the wild very often, but if you put, I think, iodine on them, then they actually become actual amphibian, or...
Oh, word? So they're essentially going around like polywogs?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
I had no idea. They just don't, I keep saying evolve, they don't grow up
metamorphize? Metamorphize, though, the right word?
I don't know. They just don't grow up naturally. It's rare, and but if they do, they tend to die really quick because they're just better in the water.
Yeah, kind of the opposite of me. Dark Demon, thank you for those bits. Kierboy says, howdy, Kierboy.
You survive out the water.
Yeah. And Dark Demon has his these are all heart bits, so I gotta let me go here. I've never done this in an episode before. I'm gonna go into my screen and throw out the heart hands. There we go. I should utilize that more often, I think.
Oh, I see you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. If you pull up the stream.
I have the stream up.
So I mean, what's your what's your top amphibian then? You gotta pick one. FMK amphibians. Axolotl. Salamander.
I would say axolotl.
Newt.
Like I was just talking about them.
Yeah, that's true.
And like they're the closest to fish because people even think they're fish, and they're so cute.
They got like little
smiles.
Yeah, I just remember them looking really cute. Let me look them up real quick. Axolotl. It comes up with axolotl for sale, Indianapolis. Oh yeah, this is a straight up Pokemon
So
I'm
cool,
looking at.
but I already have so much tanks that I
Yeah.
don't need another one.
Too many fish in the room. Call that World of Tanks. Did anyone play World of Tanks, or do they just make mobile ads for them?
For what?
World of Tanks. Actually,
No, I know what
World
that is.
World of Tanks. I've not played World of Tanks, but I did used to play World of Warships for a while, which is like, it's
Wow, World of Warcraft.
right, but with ships. No, it's like battleships and stuff. Basically, you command like a ship, and you're like part of a fleet. And yeah, it's just like naval warfare. It's kind of dope. And Kierboy, thanks for that follow. If I didn't already say. Let's see. I wrote down stuff here, and I feel like I never talk about the stuff that I write down. Let me try.
Sorry, my ADHD has me all over the place.
Oh no! You've got ADHD. I've got ADHD. I'm surprised we've gotten to one topic that I wrote down.
Oh, I have it bad. I have to take so much medicine.
Yeah, I take some. I'm about to hit up my doctor and be like, "Yo, this is not
Honestly,
enough, dog."
like they were like, "Oh, just take like 2 pills of Ritalin."
Uh-huh. Ritalin.
And then after they were like, "Oh, take 4." And then after that they were like, "Oh, we're going to give you bigger pills and you have to take these ones."
Here's just a handful of Ritalin baked into a brownie. Does that help? Oh, here's what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about the Sad Among Us sus rap featuring Sus Boy.
Oh.
How did that come about? How long was it from first conception to actualization to upload?
Okay. So, my friends and I have this Among Us rap channel. So it's a channel just filled with like 5 or 6 different Among Us raps on it.
Uh-huh.
And then we were like, "Oh, here's some beats." And we just posted all our beats there because we were going to eventually make more music. And I heard the beat that is used in it, and I was like, "Sad Among Us rap?" And so then I put on the song, and I just freestyled it, and it took me like 5 minutes.
Okay.
And then I
Brag.
sent it over to Breton.
You mean Sus Boy?
I mean, yeah, I sent it over to Sus Boy.
Yeah.
And he screen shared, and then he put like little effects on it, and then just like freestyled over that. So in total, it probably took like 20 minutes.
Breton Boy, I mean Sus Boy's ad-libs are, I think, some of the best, and hit some of the highest notes I've ever heard.
That was my pro.
Was it really?
That was one of them, yeah.
That's incredible. I think I misheard you, and I gave a very enthusiastic reaction to something you didn't say. Let's
What'd you think
rewind
I
that
said?
sentence and try it again. Were you just doing the ad-lib?
Yeah.
I thought you were saying that was your actual brother that was in it.
No. Yeah, did you guys know Sus Boy is
Boy.
actually my brother?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I absolutely hate Twitch ads. Like, why do they have to be a minute long?
Oh no. I wasn't even aware that there. Why are there even ads? I thought I didn't think those were. Oh, and maybe if you just join, there's an ad. I don't know.
Yeah,
That
if you
seems
just
annoying.
join and you're not a sub, you get an ad.
Oh, that's rough.
Rough. That's what dogs say.
They do. We were talking. Who's? Oh, right. Okay. I was talking. I was trying to remember who I was talking to. It was Ashton Larold and some others. We were talking about like Australian like animal, because there was this tweet that was like, do Australian cows say moo? Right?
Yeah.
And we were saying like, okay, what do other Australian animals say? And that's probably some of the most fun that I've had. But thinking about that made me think like, because the best one, and I forget who said it, if it was Ashton or if it was Cam or if it was Kevin Crust, somebody who was in there said when they got to the dog, I was doing like different iterations of like, woof, right, which I like. But then he hit me with back, which is the best thing I've heard in my life.
It's like a chicken.
Yeah, but it's like, I didn't even think about dogs saying bark. You know, that was next level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what other country should have like their animal sounds updated. Because one thing I know is that in the UK, right, when they write down like what a dog says, it's not woof. It's
not?
No, it's like woof, but it's like WOAH. It's like wah.
It's like whoa?
Yeah.
Wah. Wah.
Yeah, it's like whoa, but with the H at the end, which is how some people spell whoa.
Oh, I thought that's how I spell whoa.
Yeah.
WOAH.
Yeah. I spell it WHOA. But like it's I learned that reading like British comics growing up. Or like I mean, Tintin is a Belgian comic, but I was reading a translation that was in like UK English. So
Tintin.
You know Tintin?
The train?
The train?
Oh wait, no, not the train. That's Thomas.
Thomas the Tintin. Thomas the Engine.
You're talking about the Adventures of Tintin.
Yes, Tintin. The Adventures of Tintin. Yeah. Little Conan O'Brien looking guy in a trench coat. Yeah, Max in chat says most different countries' languages have different words for animal onomatopoeia. That's true. Like in Spanish,
like in Japan?
I was gonna say like in Spanish, like I think like a rooster says like "qui quiere qui" or something like that.
I couldn't confirm that.
Yeah, that's like the only like Spanish animal noise that I remember.
But you know, in like Japan, they have nya.
Yeah.
Cats.
Yeah.
Nya.
Yeah. I don't remember what any of the other ones are. That's the only one that like sticks out to me.
I'm gonna fact check so I don't sound stupid.
Meanwhile, Kola Kong says, I think we should just treat animals like Pokemon and name them after the sounds they make. Good news, Kola Kong. That's exactly what the ancient Egyptians did, which is why the oldest oldest traced cat breed in the world that still exists today is the Egyptian Mao, because they just called it, because Mao is the Egyptian word for cat, because that's what cats sound like.
Oh, and frogs are kettle.
Kettle. Oh, yeah. I guess everybody knows kettle, because it's like kettle, keropi.
I didn't know that Keru meant frog.
Oh, word.
I didn't realize I was just calling Connor Frog the whole time.
Just calling him Froggy for years and not knowing why.
Yeah, basically.
Unbelievable. Yeah. What, I don't think, Ribbit. Ribbit is, I think, a noise. That would
Ribbit.
translate
Ribbit.
well to, yeah, ribbit. Ribbit.
Get up, get up.
You know, I've said this before, and I feel like I just treat every chance I get as just another audition for this. But I have been dying to play a talking raven in an animated show like since I was a kid. Like it's my biggest voice acting goal is to play a talking raven in something. And every time I see like gosh, what's talking ravens? Demon Slayer has talking ravens.
Tokoyami.
Yeah, anything with talking ravens where like the raven just sounds like a dude. I'm just like, I could do it better. I could do it better. Put me in, coach. Cuz I'm obsessed with doing talking raven voices.
So would you like to do like the guy from My Hero?
The like shadow guy?
Yeah, like the dark chicken.
Dark Chicken. Shout out Dark Chicken in the chat. Alcoa says I should make a kinku and play D&D. Yeah, that's a good point.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Raven specifically or just a burb? Raven specifically, Demon. Yeah, Tokoyami. Yes.
Yeah.
Raven specifically because parrots have like a different voice to me. Like at least when I think of like truly talking ravens, truly talking, you know, like obviously when you hear them in real life, it might be pretty similar. They've got like.
It's asleep again.
No way! Were you sitting with your legs crossed again?
Yeah.
And your foot fell asleep? We just talked about that. I'm sitting with my legs crossed. I have no room to talk. and I always do. It's crazy.
You know what? I don't think before I do things.
No, we do not. Yeah. No, when I was a kid, I listened to this radio drama of the Chronicles of Narnia. So they'd taken like all 7 books and they turned them into radio dramas.
Mm-hmm.
And in The Horse and His Boy, which is my favorite of the Narnia books, there's a talking raven, and like the voice from that like influenced literally like every chance I've gotten since to do like a talking bird, and made me want to like put a talking raven into everything. Here's the line, since Cola is complaining in the chat that I'm talking about the raven voice and not doing it. Here's the line that got me into ravens as a concept. Okay. It was I warned your majesties, I warned you, easily in, but not easily out, as the lobster said in the lobster pot. Ah! That was the line. I've been dying to do that ever since. Also, what up, Nara in the chat? Who probably just heard me do that.
Ravens. I think of that one episode of not Family Guy, of The Simpsons where Bart is a raven.
I don't think I've seen it. I've seen minimal Simpsons. I've seen a bit of Futurama. That's my show. What's the trilogy? It's like The Simpsons, Futurama, and then there's that new one, I think. And Nara, thank you so much for that gifted sub to Lance. Lance, use your patpog emotes wisely. That sounds threatening. Use them however you want. No, I shouldn't say that to Lance. Enjoy them. A reading of the Raven in your Raven voice. I could do the Raven's part. Max wants me to do the Raven.
I'll send you this for later.
In a Raven voice. You what?
I sent you a link for later.
Okay. I will. You've sent me The Simpsons, The Raven. Okay, I will be checking that out later. I'll probably be tweeting my thoughts about it. What was I saying 8 seconds ago? Does anyone remember?
Something about someone wants you to do something.
That's right. Yeah. I can do the Raven's part from the Raven. Max, that's pretty simple. Yeah, because all the Raven says is, never more.
That's all Bart says in the in this.
Fantastic. Here's kind of here's a question that I kind of want to start asking everyone because I just never really like thought about it until recently. Even though I feel like it's something people talk about a lot. But what do you think are your top comfort characters when it comes to like either anime or just like really anything? Because I hadn't really thought about like comfort characters in those terms, but then I realized that like such a big part of my entire like cozy vibe, cozy aesthetic, and just like overall quest to chill more is like not just like relating to these characters, but just like you see them on screen and you're just like everything's a little better. You have characters that just like make your life better when they show up.
Maybe Cheeto from Girls Last Tour.
Okay, I haven't seen it. Describe this person.
Do you know what Girls Last Tour is about?
I don't.
All right, so Girls Last Tour is kind of like it's the end of the world, and there's only a few like humans left on the Earth, and they're all like underground in like this bunker, not in a bunker, but like
A bunk bed.
the whole world's basically like underground, and like they have to go up
Okay.
because they're trying to reach the top.
Fallout.
But
City of Ember.
not even close.
I bet it's like
But,
City of Ember.
I don't know what that is. I guess
Old
it's kind of like Fallout because they're underground because like the world's destroyed. But it's basically just them like having like every day like doing cute things.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
it's like finding the good in like an awful situation.
Yeah, that
They
sounds.
just like it follows them as they like try and find food, and
I
loved it.
That sounds nice. Yeah. Send me the name of that show. I'll check it out.
Okay.
Some comfort characters from the chat. Cola says Ryuji from Persona 5. Nara says Iroh. Iroh's a big one for me.
Freeced the Raven and his friend Rae.
Outcast Raven, let's go. Every story ever told is either a Hamlet or Fallout. Fair enough. The Lion King is clearly Fallout.
What do you mean? The Lion King is Hamlet.
No way. It's clearly Fallout. Simba represents dog meat.
Well, when Scar kills Mufasa, that represents Hamlet.
Right, but Hamlet is based on Fallout. Shakespeare, big Bethesda fan.
Okay. So, like, Shakespeare actually used Fallout as a inspiration?
Shakespeare is a metaphor for dog meat. Can you tell I've never played Fallout?
I've played Fallout 4 in New Vegas, but that's about it.
Yeah. I think I would play. I think I would play
Meat
4.
was Shakespeare's ghostwriter.
Yo, it's finally out. It wasn't Lord Byron. It was dog meat. And Nara, thank you so much for that gifted sub to Cola Kong. Cola Kong, welcome to Dino Squad. You're now Velociraptor. Rah rah rah. Rah 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 ah. Roma roma ma.
What are your thoughts on the baby?
Which one? The baby with the power? No, you mean the baby.
one that goes, let's go.
Oh, the one who wants to turn people into convertibles?
Yeah.
I mean, I love convertibles.
People into convertible.
Nara going crazy with the gifted subs right now. Also gifting one to Max and the Kier Boy. Thank you so much, Nara. And Max and the Kier Boy, welcome to Dino Squad. Y'all are also Velociraptors.
Whoa, gifted subs.
Yeah, I haven't listened to the baby too much, honestly, but that meme is killing me, like, in every iteration.
That's the baby thing I know. I just know the baby from meme.
Yeah, it's I think it was had to have been Frost showing memes in in VC the other day. That's how I got my like education on it.
But I sent it in chat too while we were in Call It Frost.
Yeah, I think you did as well. And I feel like maybe Frost sent more. I mean, Frost is always like just on top of the memes, you know. I feel like you and Frost both have like way more meme knowledge than I do.
And then we looked up that one thing on the internet through Breton for like an hour.
Oh yeah, that must have been a late night call. That's when you just start looking up sketch stuff, and then people join the call and they're like, I don't know what's going on here. What explain this?
Someone has a money gun.
Oh yeah, so the money gun in the chat. This allows me to give a quick shout out to my friend Sonko Jam, Chris over at Sonko Jam. Those are his money gun emotes. He's a great guy. He does a bunch of freestyle raps. He does tarot readings. When somebody like subs or like gives bits or whatever and donates, he has like an actual money gun that he fires.
Money gun would be so fun to have.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Need money for it.
I think his has some
I don't have cash anymore.
Like movie money in it or something. Yeah, but no, you're right. Like cash on hand is kind of rare. I mean, any place that used to any place that used to be like cash only is now like card only or closed.
Yeah.
I drove to Chicago to pick up a PC part like a week or two ago, and the tolls were I specifically brought change for the tolls, and then I drove through them and they were closed. Like you had to pay online.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it was annoying. But the other thing is that
for Chicago.
Yeah. There's no way to. Well, you can get around it, but you have to go like 2 hours out of your way. If you want to take like,
how much is the toll?
It's not that much. It's like probably like a couple bucks each way. I don't think it adds up to being more than like $6.
It's not worth the 2 hours.
No, you'd spend way more on gas.
How much is gas over there?
Where I am, it fluctuates from like 250 to like 279 most of the time. Yeah, I bet it's more where you are.
You bet it's what?
I said I bet it's more where you are. I bet gas.
Obviously, I'm in California.
Yeah.
like it goes like to 4 something.
That's crazy. I mean, it was that much here like a few years ago, but yeah, no, it's not been. I think it went down a lot during the pandemic too, just because nobody was driving anywhere. But I don't know, because it's always based on speculation on barrel price. It's never based on the actual price of oil. It's always speculation, kind of like the stock market, I guess. And that's all I know about either of those things.
I remember my senior year, the stock market crashed. And we had this assignment in class where we had to like have a virtual stocks. And with like fake money and stuff, but it was like along with the actual stocks. And since it crashed the week that we had our assignment, no one made any money.
That's crazy.
Everyone was just in the negative.
That's so tough. Yeah, I don't remember anything like, I don't know. I've never had any personal involvement with the stock market aside from like, I briefly tried out Bitcoin. That's like the closest I've come to it. Because
I might have a Dogecoin. kind of go.
Yeah, I mean, eventually I realized that like cryptocurrency mining is probably like the effects on the environment are worse than like the benefits that it provides, which is the same reason why I'm like not into NFTs at the moment, which like that's kind of the new thing. But like also I just want to buy PC parts. If people would just stop mining
What'd you
crypto for
get?
like a second. Like what part did I get the other
Yeah,
day?
when
Yeah, I got a Ryzen 7, which is better than the CPU I currently have.
ah.
Because I already had a so right now I've got an Intel Core i5, but obviously because it's an Intel, I have to have a different motherboard if I want to use that Ryzen. But I already have the other motherboard. I got it before I built this PC. Or really, Caffeine mostly built this PC for me. So I've had this other motherboard lying around for a long time. I was like, okay, I'm finally ready to make this AMD build. Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting on RAM. I've been waiting on. I ordered some RAM like 2 weeks ago. Still supposedly in the mail. So we'll see. We'll see if that ever comes.
I have I'll just send you a screenshot. I don't want to say everything out loud. I'll just say I spent a lot on my PC.
Yeah.
You'll see in a second.
I'm surprised you don't have more RAM than that.
Yeah.
I mean, I would slap another 2 sticks in there at least. But
Yeah.
DDR4, that's nice. And of course you got that NVMe SSD.
I
Yeah.
got an RTX 3070.
I see that 3070. That's what I'm saying. 3070. I don't know. I'm just saying, throw in some more RAM. You've got you've got a tank. I mean, you've already kind of got a tank. I currently have 16 gigs of RAM. That's why I ordered more.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm just gonna send you my project files to render. It'll be faster to upload them and send them to you than it will be to just wait for my i5 to render them. I've got a 1070.
I have been stuck on a laptop for so many years that like switching to PC has been so weird to me. Like,
yeah.
I was playing Fall Guys, and it took me 5 minutes to download, and on my PC it took me 3 hours. I mean, on my laptop it took me 3 hours.
Has your Wi-Fi improved?
No.
It's crazy.
My Wi-Fi hasn't improved.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, like the first thing I noticed was, so this is the first time I've had an SSD. So I've got that, like NVMe M.2 SSD. So it just boots up like instantly. It used to be, whenever I wanted to restart my computer, it's like I would restart it, I would go and do something, I'd come back. And now it's like maybe I have time to check Twitter. Like maybe. And then it's up again. So that's nice. But no, I felt kind of proud, honestly, when I did I think I've mentioned this at least on stream before, but when I did that Zenitsu song a few weeks back, the track was complicated enough and it had enough tracks and everything, and there was like enough to the production that my PC had like it struggled with the to play the project. And it struggled to render it, and I was like, okay, great, but also like I need to have a better processor now because I've like my production has gotten to the point where it's not supported by the PC that I have. To be fair, you could do that with like 3 orchestra VSTs, but
I'm sorry, Cola Kong. I can't speak in words, but I can speak in Morse code.
H. I don't know what letter that is.
I mean, I just said hello.
Oh, okay. Well, here. Is that better, Cola? uh, um. So Oh, okay.
We're probably the only two people that actually like understand each other in Morse.
I don't know. I only know like a handful of letters as well. I tried to learn when the pandemic started. I tried to learn Morse code like really hard for a few days. But I just tried to do it like I tried to do it by listening to this song called "The Rhythm of the Code" that's supposed to teach you Morse code, and it didn't. It didn't work. And then I tried on this one site that's supposed to teach you Morse code, but like in a way that will make you like able to like operate a telegraph.
Yeah.
So it teaches it to you like rapidly, and that was tough for me. It just made me anxious. So I think I'm gonna learn it visually, and that'll be easier. But yeah. Before we wrap up here, I wanted to run some ideas past you. I didn't say what comfort character I have earlier. I think probably Tadashi from Haikyuu. I think Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. I think literally everybody from K-On! K-On! Is my comfort show. 100%.
K-On's a good comfort show.
Yeah. So so here's kind of a final thought I had. Please tell me you're not laughing at what Lance said in the chat.
I am laughing at what Lance.
Unbelievable. Don't encourage him. I'm not reading that out loud. If you read it out loud, I can't stop you.
I mean, they have a point.
Anybody who's ever been Ray, are you not a mod? Hold on, I gotta mod you. What's the command? Mod at. There we go.
I need to stop sitting crisscross applesauce.
Crisscross applesauce.
Yeah.
Anara, I will answer your question in a minute when I figure out what you're talking about. Episode. Right, we're doing an episode. Okay. Here's a thought I had. I was thinking there's a lot of talk about ciphers, right? People have their varying opinions on ciphers. You know, some people just like crank them out. Some people. Oh, Dark Demon, thank you for those bits so much. Some people, like Shwabadi, are almost universally against ciphers. Which is why I'm dead set on getting him on my cipher when I do one. But here I thought we could float some ideas for ciphers that nobody would ever make. And because it's something I think about a lot. So here's just a couple of my ideas. If you have an idea for a cipher nobody would ever make, then I see you modding in the chat. If you have an idea for a cipher that nobody would ever make, then please share it. But the first one I thought of was a yodeling cipher.
Wonder Egg Priority. Oh.
I would make that though. I would make a Wonder Egg Priority cipher.
Actually, I feel like people would do that.
Yeah, or maybe I wouldn't necessarily make one because I don't know who I would be on it, but I would love to see one. I mean, that'd be dope. Yeah. I'd kind of want to be one of the crash test dummy guys.
Kala could do.
Yeah. Her what did she end up calling it? Ladies of Anime Cipher or Women of Anime Cipher? Didn't that hit like 1 million a little bit ago?
I don't know. I don't keep up with
Nerdcore. It's crazy.
Like I talked to Daniel earlier in call.
Oh really?
Yeah,
that's Rustage for people who aren't bosom friends.
What is a bosom friend?
I think I think it's like a very old fashioned term for just like a very good friend.
Oh.
That kind of sounds sus when I think about it.
A cancelable character cipher.
So like Escanor, who else? Uh, Minita Escanor.
So basically a perv.
Yeah, that could happen. Okay, so the first idea I had was a yodeling cipher. So it doesn't matter who the cipher is about, but every rapper on it has to include a yodeling part, or has to yodel through the whole
That would
thing.
be so fun. You gotta invite me to that one.
It's a cowboy. Wait, maybe it's a Cowboy Bebop cipher, and the whole thing is
Cowboy
yodeling.
Bebop would be great in a yodel cipher.
Yodel cipher. The thing is, like, not everybody can Can you yodel?
I will not attempt it right now, but I've like I've sang the yodel parts of the Walmart kid, you know?
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I'd call that entry level yodeling. I think you can
pick
build
it
from
up.
there.
I didn't take vocal lessons for like 8 years to not be able to learn how to
Yeah,
yodel.
you didn't eliminate that vocal break just to not be able to bring it back in force. I think this. I need to find like Franz so Long's like closest living relative, and I hope that they yodel.
Oh, I have an idea.
I thought you were about to
You
recognize the name Franz so Long, and I was about to
No.
jump out of my window.
should do a sea shanty.
A sea cipher?
Yeah, a sea shanty cipher.
That would actually be kind of. Wait, hold on. This is supposed to be ciphers nobody would ever make, and now I'm taking notes because a sea shanty cipher where like everybody
I've
takes a
been-
verse, like that would be
Like
kind
a
of dope.
One Piece cipher. in
One
the
Piece
sea
cipher
shanty.
where it's a sea shanty and everyone takes a verse.
Oh, that'd
Hold
be
on,
so
that is
good.
galaxy brained. I kind of really want to do that now. That's
Good,
incredible. I should cut
I'd
this out of the
never be
episode,
on it.
honestly.
I just gave you a great idea.
You've given me a gift. All right. Well, here's another idea I had. Anime protagonist with brightly colored hair cipher. This is a 150 person cipher. And every verse is 32 bars because I'm not, everybody gets equal time and everybody, it's like, it's completely random what order everybody goes in. So that, like, cause they're all protagonists, I also thought maybe a pasta cipher, for two reasons.
Because Irene could be on it.
That wasn't one of the reasons. For two reasons. One, it could be produced by pasta. It could be a pasta on the beat. Second, there are so many different types of pasta. So you hop on. You got spaghetti. You got penne, which is hilarious. You got lasagna. You've got rigatoni. Is rigatoni a type of a pasta? You got macaroni. You got
Fettuccine.
Yeah, you got fettuccine. I can't.
Irene's gonna kill it.
You got fettuccine. That's how I grew up saying it. Fettuccine.
Honestly, fettuccine is probably the most overpowered pasta besides
Hold on,
macaroni.
fettuccine Alfredo right now. I'm thinking about it. I want to book it to like, I don't know. All we have is like Fazoli's in the Olive Garden, but
Don't get Olive
do for
Garden.
now.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Gosh, sounds so good.
The only good thing at Olive Garden is their breadsticks.
Breadsticks are goated, for sure.
Actually, their soups are pretty good.
Breadstick, yeah, I like their salads. I like their salad dressing quite a bit.
Oh, their salad dressing is pretty good.
Basically, everything you go there and you get for free, excellent.
Everything but the main dish.
That's kind of what I've been saying. Yeah. Cola has a question here. Freeced, what is your least favorite pasta? Probably spaghetti that's been broken in half. Don't do that.
Really? I always break my noodles in half.
Oh my gosh. Irene's gonna break you in half. Don't let her hear that.
I'm just saying though, I know how to make fresh pasta.
Okay, well maybe she'll glue you back together for that. Okay, that was the last thing that I wanted to talk about, and we're like,
Wait.
oh,
Wait. Am I gonna be able to do impressions like you and Mark did?
Do you want to do an impression?
Yeah, it was funny.
I didn't have anything prepared. Okay. All right.
I just love how Korwa Eden joined in to say I hate Outcast Rae and left.
Okay. Well, the ingredients for I don't know. I don't know what impression do you want to do? I mean, what's the category?
I don't know. Let's have chat.
Okay, chat. Yes, chat. What impression should we do, and what should we do impressions of them doing? I think we have time to do like
do an impression of Luigi.
Okay, Luigi impression.
Do you want to go to the comb pipe, the game pipe, or the peace pipe?
I don't like that. But actually, when you say that, it's peace pipe, which actually sounds
I said peace
nice.
pipe.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do an impression of Luigi is not specific to either of us, so I guess I should probably try it as well. What does Luigi sound like? Like, how is he different from Mario?
Let's go. Oh.
Because Mario is just like, let's go,
oh.
right? Luigi is like, oh, I hate it in this mansion. But I think that's just Mario again saying something specific about a Luigi game, so you know it's Luigi. Maybe he's like, so. Luigi. Or is that Waluigi? I don't know. Higher pitch. I can't go higher pitched. Luigi is the scared, nervous one. So if Mario's down here, Mario, because I gotta go higher, you know. Let's go. Hang on, wait a minute. I want to explore Buff Mario for a second. Mario gonna win. Yahoo! I love all of this. Macho Mario is great.
Yahoo! Do impressions of each other? What would I do for Freeced?
Okay. Let's see. I can't. My voice doesn't go that high.
We both go a lot.
I think I can do the laugh.
Dinosaurs.
Okay.
Dinosaurs. Free should do a dinosaur cipher. I mean, I should do a dinosaur cipher and get Outcast Rae on it. My
leg fell asleep because I did the same thing that I do every single day of my life. That could be either one of us.
I don't know. I don't think our like speech mannerisms are different enough that I could like do your accent.
It's tough. Yeah. No, you're right. We have, because I've got a Western American accent, and you also have a Western American accent, so it's kind of the same.
Also, I think we both do like pauses and go a lot.
Yeah. And we both have ADHD, so we both get distracted a lot in the middle of our sentences.
Yeah.
I think the best thing we got out of this was Suave Mario. I'm a big fan of that. Max says, what is your best impression? I mean, if you were to pull one out of your pocket and do it, like, what would it be?
I'm SpongeBob.
And this is your best impression.
I just wanted to do that. Please don't think that was an actual test.
Now I gotta try and do Suave SpongeBob. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me.
I saw the SpongeBob musical on Broadway.
Oh, word? I've seen bits of it. It's really good.
It is. Like when I was told we were gonna go see SpongeBob the musical on Broadway, I wasn't expecting quality, and I got it.
Yeah, no, SpongeBob's like his like big like solo number at the end or whatever is.
I love my favorite was the like news reporter solo, because it's just so deep. And I like things that like I know are unachievable for me.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Like whether it's just like really like a singer who can hit a really high note or like achieve mental stability, like anything that's sort of like unattainable. I just kind of, it's a big fan. Do a Sonic voice? I've done a Sonic voice in the past. I did one on my 6 characters to do impressions of video on my channel a while ago. Look that up. Look up Freeced 6 characters.
Ooh, someone animated it.
Someone animated what?
The song I was talking about for the SpongeBob the musical. I'm sorry, I get distracted.
That's another one to send down the pipeline, I guess. Pikachu. Y'all in the chat have to realize that any character that you say, I'm just gonna do the same voice for. I'm just gonna go. Oh, that's really good. Wait, do that again. Get a clean take. I was talking.
Pikachu.
That's adorable. That's
probably my best impression, actually.
That's great. Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch. You pick who's who. I only know how one of them sounds. I think.
I only know how one of them sounds too.
Oh no, is it the same one?
Ohana means.
Ohana means family. Right?
Family.
That sounds like
Forever.
I think we're doing the same character, but we both have very different ideas.
Impression. Hey yeah.
Hey yeah.
Obsessed boy. That was my bro.
Hey, wait a minute. No, don't. Hey, don't click that, bruv. Hey, nah. Nah. Oh, that's another thing he does. Oh.
He does do that a lot.
Thunderclap, flash, my gun shooting fast. Hey, yeah. Sometimes I'm like really on it with the Breton Boy impressions. Sometimes, most days, I'm not.
Daniel Rustage here. I'm British. British.
Yeah, the most posh rapper who ever stepped on a cipher. Yeah. Ruh. Oh no, should we just go down the line? Wait, this is what it is now. It's just Nerdcore impressions. Okay, hit me with your best Shwabadi.
When Shwabadi, he's also British.
No, wait, hit me with your best DPS.
Different. I've never heard DPS speak.
You never heard him been like, "Ayo."
I can probably do a Connor Quest. But,
okay, go for it.
I was about to start doing Karu. Connor Quest. I go, what? What? How could you say that? Packed lunches. That's a Schwab reference, right?
Yeah.
Is it bad that when I lose to Brayton in Smash?
I have an excuse. That's an insult royal. I see. Okay. Why? Oh, I'm so in the mood to do Nerdcore impressions right now. I can't even describe it. My leg is tapping like crazy.
Honestly.
Let's see. Wait a minute. Connor Quest is like, okay. Hang on.
Connor has a distinct
You write the
voice.
reports of the types that you taught. They can never outclass the heights of mine, so I'll make a move that you won't see like as my jaw mask on, but I still go viral. I'm short. That didn't sound like him. But that's the best I've ever done that part of the verse.
That was really good.
What's the part of it? I'm only thinking of his lyrics right now. Like, bossing, say fresh start. Things ain't too
I'm
hard. So
trying to
the
think of,
capital,
like,
this capital
one of his
armies
speech
raised alarming
mannerisms.
rates. I'm sorry. What did you say?
Oh, I got an Irene impression.
Okay, go for it. Yeah.
It's me. Star girl.
No, why didn't I see that coming?
I hope she's not here.
Oh. I'm responsible for this. Wait, I have to try and do a Shwabadi one.
Oh, GameboyJones does do meow.
Oh, okay. Here, I'll do Shwabadi and then you do GameboyJones.
Alright.
Okay, Shwabadi is like, no, that is sus.
Oh my god, that was so good.
Thank you. talk to him all the time. What do you mean?
I talk to him frequently.
Here's how it kind of goes, right? Like, it's not like we call all the time, but when we do, we accidentally call for 7 hours. So I just get so acquainted with that voice.
The mark impression was scary. I thought I don't know why I was like, oh, I'm getting pranked. That's a Mark. And it's just Mark's voice.
I think it depends on what I try to say too. If I veer outside of like things I've heard him say, it's not going to be that good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's your Game Boy Jones? And then we gotta end this episode. But we can keep doing impressions after the episode if you want.
I can't. I don't even want to go after your Schwab because I was so good. I feel threatened.
Oh,
Olaf is like, I'm Olaf.
No, he's always saying his own name.
Olaf. Not the snowman. I hate that guy.
Oh my god, I can hear his voice in my head. Hang on. Okay, because that's actually the thing, is that you should go to Cool Shirts and get a shirt just like this one, because it's fucking. I've been wearing this fucking thing every fucking day.
Why are you making all British? But he is in the UK.
He is. Well, he's not like British, but his accent is like almost completely British.
Yeah.
I can't do it without
Olaf.
swearing.
Olaf.
I love how you.
Glenn.
Yeah. Olaf just as a Pokemon. If Olaf were a Pokemon, his name would be Olaf, but the sound he makes would be fuck.
My name's Olaf, and you should sign up for my game. This is a sponsored stream.
Word.
I'm just thinking,
We never did Game Boy Jones. Come on, Game Boy Jones, and then we're wrapping this episode.
You can do Game Boy.
No. I did like 3 in a row.
I did Olaf.
Hit me with a what's good, y'all. Game Boy Jones here.
I'm gonna sound bad with everyone. All I can manage is a Stargirl impression.
Okay, then at least drop your links to tell people where they can find you online. Can we do that?
Possibly. Which links do I drop?
All of them.
Whoa. Can I just put my link tree?
Yeah, if you just want to say it out loud, or you can put it in chat as well, or both.
Twitch.tv/Outcast Rae, or Twitter.com/Outcast Rae, or all of them /Outcast Rae.
I'm typing it in the chat as fast as I can. Outcast.
I was gonna put the
Rae
link
everywhere. Link tree.
There's a link tree.
Get it. Do it. There we go. All right. So yes, find Outcast Rae anywhere that Outcast Rae can be found. Find me on Twitter at @MeFreeced, Instagram at FreecedRaps. Dark Demon, thank you so much for those bits. And you used the heart one again. So right here at the end, I'll give you some more heart hands. Hop back into the fiction of the Breakfreeced universe.
I'm doing a heart, but you guys can't see it.
I'm Freeced on TikTok. Oh, my second channel is Fneeced, F2CED. That's where I do reactions. I just did a Q&A video that's going to be up there. It should be later today, Wednesday, the 24th. Yeah, so check that out. Of course, I'm here on Twitch, twitch.tv/Freeced, FREEEEECED. So make sure and follow me there for these episodes live, reactions, and chill vibes and all that. I got a Discord. Look in the if you're on YouTube, look in the description for all my links. All my links. That's what I should have said. Yeah, let's see how quick we can get my main channel Freeced to 3,000 subs. We're kind of pretty close, like 2,700. So I don't know, get after it. I'm a drop that right here in the Twitch chat for anyone who I just typed youtube.com/YouTube. That's gonna do it. That'll just make your computer fold in on itself. Okay, yeah. Check it out. Rae, why don't you hit the people with one last phrase that they can rhyme in the comments if they want to?
Rhyme with the Breakfreeced bungalow.
Breakfreeced or breakfeast?
Breakfreeced bungalow.
The Breakfreeced bungalow. Okay. Everybody likes him because he's hung so low. Thanks for listening. I've been Freeced. That's been Outcast Rae. This has been the Breakfreeced Club. Take care.
Adios.